We have a Guyanese. We just met a Guyanese in the market, and the man introducing himself. And the man is a composer, a singer, and he's showing me some of the articles that they have in the newspaper with him. Meeting a Guyanese man in Paramaribo, in the big market in Paramaribo. Welcome, folks. Welcome to the Backyard Cafe. Don't forget, eat, live, love, laugh. That's what we're about. Enjoy the show, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace and love.
This is my fourth single.
Uh-huh.
This is my fourth single that I made. Just call me Mr. Solinga, and everybody knows me.
Mr. Soul.
Yeah, I sing in many bands. I tour with bands to Suriname 5 times. Look at here, but you can't read the Netherlands.
Yeah, I can. Well, I can't read the Netherlands as yet.
Yeah, but I got the same poem. This poem for me that's in the newspaper.
Uh-huh.
I got it in English language because it was originally written in English. And
This is freaking cool.
this is the Netherlands, this is the English. It was a real life story. 6 people drowned in the Suriname River. I wrote a poem about it.
Uh-huh.
And the Ministry for Culture, in cooperation with a guy that lost his life, a guy that lost his wife and his child, now leave the hospital. The
Brand new,
baby-
newborn, just
the
left.
baby don't meet home. Neither the mother for the baby. Don't meet home.
And they drowned in
They
the
drowned in
Camarana River.
This river here, Suriname River.
In the Suriname River.
Yeah, right out there.
Wow.
I saw it. I was a witness. Hundreds of people witnessed that day. It was a rainy. You want me to recite the poem?
Yes, please recite
No,
the
I
poem.
don't need it. I don't need it.
Go ahead.
It was a rainy evening in November that many people would always remember. Slightly strong winds blew across the land. Oh, the rain and the wind, they took command. The Suriname River tides became angry with rage. Never before had she grew to this stage. Her roaring sound was heard loud and clear, while passenger boats on her were steered. Destruction was awaiting a special crew. They got on board if only they knew how disastrous this voyage would be. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. The Suriname River tides took the vessel high in the air. Then it capsized. Shouts of panic were heard. Passengers scrambled each other for help. Some went down. Others received salvation. That was the calamity in Suriname River. 15 November 1995.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Look the poem here.
Yeah, man. yeah, man. That is.
There's the newspaper.
And then they put it in the newspaper
2 years after.
2 years after you did that.
The same date.
The tribute.
Yeah, the same date when it happened. 2 years after.
As a Guyanese man, I'm proud of you, boy.
Where is
Wow. As a Guyanese man, I'm proud of you.
it? Yeah, well, I thank you for
Right?
the compliment.
Yeah, man. And what's the record about? What's the record?
This is my first single. I made this when I was 29 years old. Now I'm 71.
And this is what you've been doing all along, so you get to
Yeah,
travel the
yeah.
world doing this?
No, I don't travel the world yet, but I hope to soon. Because I'm a singer, professional singer. I got a video of my last show. I sent it around. A few people have it. Mr. Soul, most people in Ghana know me as Mr. Soul. I'm from Georgetown. I sing with many bands. I tour here with Sammy Bass. I sang on many shows, Eddie Grant, Andy Allen.
So let's hope that someone sees this and pick it up as a Guyanese, right? We need to get that out there, man. The man just see it. How the man recognize the hear the voice?
No, I know him for
We're-
several years.
Oh,
I knew him for about 20 years already, you know, when I was
Yeah.
and then a right before COVID, I met with him at the cabana at the Wakapasi. So we got talking, and he was telling me about his composing his work.
Yes,
And since then we're still chatting. I know where he lives. We meet each other regularly. So yeah.
Look, I sell poems for a living, and I hope you could support me.
How much is one of those stuff right there? Definitely good.
English.
I got mixed English, Netherlands, and French. They're all my creations.
So Dutch, English, and French.
So how can we get it and you sign it, man? It don't laminate already?
Yes,
I would love for you to get to sign it and then...
I have
this
like
is what I create,
a board,
one of my
permanent marker. But yeah.
You got it right now?
Yeah.
It's gonna work on the plastic?
Well, it won't stay too long.
Yeah.
This is not my work, but this is one.
So what is your work that
Look, my work here. I love you. Let me take out all of the English ones, because you've got French mix here too. This is... You've got English, French.
So when last you went home by?
Boy, a few years now. This sold during the COVID period. I am who I am. This is a special one. Yeah, this is success. This is English too. Dedication, discipline, determination. That's the only way you could get there. You've got to be dedicated. You've got to be disciplined.
All right. I think I found the one that I want, but I would love for you to read it.
Oh, that's a pleasure.
Right? I found the one that I want, right? Because this says a lot about who I am. Pardon the punt.
Well, I
Right?
will read this poem.
Punt intended.
I will read this poem.
Uh-huh.
I am who I am. I am who I am, and that's a fact. However you think of me, I care not about that. God made me who I am. Only He got the power to change me. I'll take your advice, but I will decide. Am I who I am, or am I trying to be someone else? If this is you, come out of that misery, for destruction lies ahead. For it has been said, God made you in His own image and likeness. Will you deny? Don't ever try. Give your best, and He will do the rest. I am who I am, a sinner am I, but my love for you will never ever die. You did me wrong. I became more strong. To forgive you I will. To forget, no way. Am I a fool? You think you can rule? I am who I am, a child of God's school.
Hey, man. I'm getting this one right here, brother. I'm getting it. So how much is this right here?
I sell this for 95.
95.
Yeah.
All right. I give you 100.
Thank you.
All right. Is it going? Is it going to the back? No, the front. I want him to sign the front way because you're gonna put this up there for me.
Yeah, I could sign it that.
It's a permanent marker.
Could you hold on to this, Amina, please? And this is what it's all about, man. Even you go anywhere and there's a Guyanese there, I definitely gonna support a Guyanese anywhere I go, right? So the man just walk up, hey, I'm a Guyanese, and boom, here it is. Here you go.
You want
Right?
me to sign it?
Yes, sign it for her.
I'm Aston, and I got two brothers, one in America, one in Guyana. Three sisters, two in America, one in Guyana.
Okay, so you said you did stuff with Eddie Grant, and
Yeah, Eddie Grant is my personal body matty before I came to
that's
Suriname.
what I wanted to ask you, if you wanted to send a message to Eddie Grant.
Of course,
He's a
I would
he's a
love
really
to.
good friend. I admire Eddie Grant,
I would
and
I would glad if I could get his number, because I think the same week I left to come here, we were in town moving around, yeah. Eddie Grant, Eddie Hooper, Johnny Brock. I'm 71. I was a little kid. I was a youth when I get to know these people. Yeah, I sang on all the shows. I was on contract with Cyril Shaw. You know Cyril Shaw that used to bring all the artists?
No, remember, I was born 77, so...
He was Sparrow manager.
Oh,
Cyril Shaw was the manager.
the manager for Mighty Sparrow.
Yeah, because Sparrow died now, I think.
Yes.
And I was on contract with Cyril. So most of the shows that came together, Wendy Allen, Toots and the Maytals, Jimmy Cliff, Calypso Rose, I was on those shows.
So you stood next to Jimmy Cliff?
I took up pictures with Wendy Allen, Toots and the Maytals, Orny Smith, Pluto. Let me see if I could remember some of the names. Calypso Rose. I was a popular artist in Guyana. I came in the newspaper, but 20 times Guyana newspaper.
That's amazing, man. Hey, man, we need to put our heroes and legends up on a pedestal.
The minute you mentioned Mr. Soul, around the 70s, the 80s, because my first band, I was 14 when I started singing with band. I was 14 years when I began to sing in musical groups.
So those are the type of music that you're composing?
Reggae, I sing reggae, pop, soul, ballad, soca. I play with maybe 25 bands in Guyana, so you got to sing all kinds of different things. So the first big band I play with is Fascinators.
That's an amazing journey, man.
Yeah, look.
I want to thank you for that little piece of clip right there. And how you remember all of these things?
Every single
a
one.
Genius.
Every single one I could read without looking. I don't have to look.
All right.
I would like I would like to read one.
Could you put this in your bag for me?
Yes. I would like to read one of my masterpieces.
All right, good. Go ahead.
It's not a big seller by the public because if you don't have the IQ to understand the poem, it wouldn't get to you. It's called Past, Present and Future. It's a poem for this present
generation
time and what is going on in the world right now. This poem is called Past, Present and Future. Past, present and future. There's no future without the present. Neither present without a past. Traveling through space and time, not forgetting some, the rest left behind. Experiences so daring that could have damaged the mind, while some so minute, yet still we are blind. Generations came and generations went. Some live in history to enhance our confidence. Build your foundation by striving for good. The present is yours to continue from where they left off. Make some of your past a fitting example to conquer those weaknesses that have caused you to stumble. Life is an eternal moment, journeying the past, present, and future. Listen to the silence. You'll hear the voice of the wind. You must be completely detached from any materialistic phenomena before you can be received in that abode of conscious existence. Thank you.
Amen. Delvin Adams, Backyard Cafe. We're on a culinary tour in Suriname. Met up with a Guyanese, and this is an amazing piece. And we want all Guyanese to look at this. And let me take off my glasses so that you can see the passion that we do this with, right? To showcase a Guyanese from across the world, right? It says volume, it speaks volume, right? We want every Guyanese to be successful wherever they are. That's my journey, and that's what I'm about. And you're going places, and he's still hopeful, knowing that he's going to make it one day.
Yes, I will never give up. If the last hair in my head got life, I will keep fighting, because it's best to keep fighting and die fighting for success.
Proud of you, man.
Not for money, but for success.
Never met this gentleman before. He just walked up while I was talking. We buying with essence and thing, and it's a proud moment for me and every Guyanese.
Thank
should
you.
be, right?
Where will this be shown?
It's going to be on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the social media platform that we have. All right, and hopefully, well, it's a journey to get things over once you're in Guyana, right? Hopefully somebody in Guyana pick it up and see it and said, hey, you know what? We can do something with this.
But you want to send it to Guyana because here what I
No. Remember, we Guyanese, we going back to Guyana in a few days.
that has got shows in Guyana in December. I would like to get a tour because I live here, and if I get a tour to Guyana to perform, I would love
So you
that.
just want somebody to sponsor you?
Ask Gisor, you know Ezzy Ratcliffe?
No. Like,
Ezzy Ratcliffe is the leader for Yoruba singers. You don't know him?
so, okay. Okay. You see, I because I'm not into that
Yeah,
realm.
look, when I was, Ezzy became body friend since I was in Destiny, Night People. These is bands I play with, Destiny, Night People.
So you guys hearing that? So let's make that happen, and let's help another Guyanese brother. He wants to come home to perform, to showcase what he's doing, right? And let's see who can give him a break. That's all we have. That's all we have. How can they contact
I
you?
will give you my number.
Right. Say the number, and it's going to be right there.
Good. My number is 765-4297.
Right. So Guyanese, if you're hearing that, we know we know some of you. Your pockets are deep, man. Bring home a Guyanese and let this man fulfill his journey, man, and share the wealth. You know what I mean? That's what we're supposed to do. And thank you so much.
Yeah, I
Right?
thank you too, and I hope
Good.
that everything goes well.
Yes. Let's hope so. So make this happen, guys. Help a Guyanese to get to that point where they can fulfill their dreams. Just by saying, oh, what's the name again?
4297.
What's your name again?
Alvin Ashton.
Huh?
Alvin Ashton, you want
Alvin
this?
Ashton.
Alvin Ashton.
Also known as Mr. Soul. Look.
Alvin Ashton, aka Mr. Soul.
Yeah, if not plenty Guyanese don't know Alvin Ashton, they know Mr. Soul. The minute you call the name Mr. Soul, then many of them during the 70s and the 80s, they're going to remember right away. Because
So let's make that happen, guys.
Yeah,
Let's make
yeah.
that happen. Delvin Adams, Backyard Cafe, man. This was this is emotional. I don't know how you guys are feeling on the market tour, but this is emotional for me. Thank you so much, Mr. Ashton. Mr. Soul. All right, see you when I see you guys. Peace and love, guys. Show some love to Mr. Soul right there.